Well, hey there, YouTube. We're clear to go. So, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel, folks. My name is Emily. Today, the more observant of you have noticed, and probably from the title, we are at Innsbruck. This is... I'm going to quickly double check. What we take off? Is the parking brake levers down there? No, it's not. It's... Yes, it is. There we go. So, we are going to take off. We're going to go flying in our Bonanza today. Oh, hello. So, we are flying today from Innsbruck. Whoa, bit twitchy on the runway there. To Bolzano, flying what we call the Brenner Pass. So this is a route you will see in Train Sim in the not too distant future, hopefully. Gear up. And it's not a particularly long flight today, but it is quite a pretty journey. And I wanted to fly it here before I do it in Train Sim, so that I have a frame of reference. Turning left. Going back on the power. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is basically follow the rivers, because they will allow us a vaguely acceptable level of bank. Flaps up. So the plan is, yeah, we're going to have to sort of fly a little bit here, then it go over the top of that. Stand by. The way we deal with that is we go bloop and bloop. So yes, we are, like I said, flying from Austria into northern Italy. And this is the Brenner Pass. I'm actually trying to stay in full power to climb. So I want to get up to about 6,000 where we can level off. We're going to fly from this angle for a while, purely so we can actually look over the nose. So we'll leave the nose there, and I'm going to do that, and then if I do that, and then that, hey, you guys can see the game properly. Look at me being a professional. Roll, well, push to level off a little bit here. 4,000 will do me. Means you're sort of, flying up the pass, not over the pass. But it's still pretty cool, right? This is, of course, satellite scenery. This is what the area actually looks like in real life. Ah! What we'll do, we'll level the aircraft off, and I'm just going to pop the autopilot on, just let the aircraft trim itself out, basically. There we go. Emily has control. Basically, I can leave the throttle open, but I just need to pull that prop back a little. There we go. So I can put, yeah, basically just lowers the revs a little. So basically, it's quite a high setting on the propeller, but especially in sort of mountain flying, just gives us a bit more instantaneous power to go and do things with. Put the autopilot back on for a little while. Unless I can do alt hold, nav mode. I got to fly along my pre-planned path regularly. Bear in mind, that's a really oversimplified routing I've got in there. The reason allow me to hand fly. And below us there's the railway line, and that's the route we'll be driving in the not too distant future. There we go. I'll turn pitot heat on, just so that it doesn't complain. It's not a bad little trip, this. You can see that I'm going to take the autopilot out. Well, actually, we can fly over the top of that, but... yeah, I'll fly over the top of this little peak. Actually, it looks like less than 500 feet, so I'll fly around it. We'll be good. What I'll do, I'm going to zoom out the range on that as well. It gives us a bit more of an idea, just sort of for SA and terrain and stuff, where we are, what we're doing. So we're still in Austria. As we cruise along here. And then soon we'll be crossing over the border. Oh dear, I pressed the wrong button. Has that broken things? No, it hasn't. That's really interesting. So I've basically lost a full video using that button, I thought, but I was wrong. How cool does that look down there? Like, just looking through the valleys and, oh, it's awesome. Bear in mind as well, though, right? This isn't out of the box, you know, commercial grade video game. This isn't anything special. Be a left turn here. Oh yeah, I know where I am now. Well, in relation to my map planning, at least. Probably not suitable for a private aircraft to fly up, but oh well. Imagine we're like Tom Cruise in an F-18. Again, there's a railway line down there, look at that. Probably a little on the low side here, but I don't really mind. Huh! This may be Brenner that we're overflying. I think it is. Well, we'll be literally in that freight yard in a few weeks' time in train sim. really quite tight up here, isn't it? In terms of the terrain. We have now crossed over into Italy, by the way. We'll arc around this way and then come back in just to give us a bit of a better view of what we are going to be flying over. Look how much the valley's opened up here. Wow. That looks amazing. I don't know how much this carries across, but yeah, that looks immense. What I'm going to do is trim down. So we've left the land of underage drinking for the UK, um, and failed painters, and we've entered the land of. Sorry, that was really inappropriate joke to make. No. We've entered the land of pizza and spaghetti. Great thing here is, like I say, that's another 2,000-3,000 feet to the top of those mountains. Like if like I say, especially with these little aeroplanes, it adds a level of, I guess, peril, because if I had to gun it and just pull up, I would not get across the top of those mountains without stalling. Sort of a nice challenge in that perspective. So I'm just replenishing my drink as I fly. I would offer to do yours, but hey. For those of you wondering, it's rum and coke, because I'm not really an alcoholic, but yeah, I drink far more than I should. And to be honest, though, this is literally a week until payday, and I bought that bottle on my last payday. So I've had a bottle that bottle near enough 3 weeks, and there's still a little bit left in the bottom, some dregs. So it's like, yes, I drink too much, but also it's 70 centiliters. Yeah, and this is all I've had to drink, bear in mind. And the UK Chief Medical Officers recommend adults do not regularly drink more than 40 units per week. So I have drank, assuming I finish it by tomorrow, 26 divided by 3, 8-ish units a week. So actually I'm not doing too badly, but it's just, when you tell people, oh yeah, I drink rum and coke, they just look at you like, yeah, you may need to go to AA, eh? But I enjoy it, to be fair. It's a nice thing to drink. So we've found a limitation of the game. Like when you get to cliff edges, it stretches the image out a bit, which is a shame. Now, first rule of valley flying: you do not fly down the centre of a valley. You fly down the left or the right. Just I'm on the continent, so we should be flying on the right, but I'm going to take the outside purely because it'll give me more SA for anyone coming the other way. Slowly curve around. How ace does that look up there? Right. Around the curve, and then we just look at the map. I got my route plot on there. I do. So you can see it's just a straight run into Bolzano from there. So after a mere 17 minutes of weaving through the valleys, we are done. I'm going to cut the corner off here because I'm unsafe. Like Maverick. And it just gives us a nice view to look out on of some sort of warehouse and some motorways. I'm going to zoom climb, trade some of that altitude for airspeed. Airspeed for altitude correction. Whomp. There we go. Right, I just got full power, can't I? And just get a bit of a climb on. I think for fun, I will just do an engine out approach into Bolzano. But to tell you the truth, this has been enjoyable. As far as sorties go. 120, throttle back. Basically saying, next track, going to flick over in a second. So I'm going to do altitude hold off, VS mode on, autopilot on, and I want to VS to 300 feet per minute up, and then just fly that, and then we can think about, well, look out the window a little bit more, to be fair. Basically, we're going to go straight into Bolzano because this will drop us onto the end of the runway. And like I say, if I go engine out, it'll give us a really nice little thing to play with in terms of just cutting the engine off and gliding down. Yeah, this is me. This is us in our Bonanza, flying along in Kenmore Air livery. Obviously, I really hope one of the original FS 2002 devs was called Ken Moore. I know Kenmore Air is real, isn't it? It's a real company. Sorry, I'm being dumb. Yeah, Kenmore Air is like Pacific Northwest. What is our range? So that's at 7.5. It's a little while to fair till we get there. We could probably just go back down to lower level and fly along the valley, but you know what? Let's do that. Do 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 do. Oh, I'm sorry if you just spilt your lunch everywhere. That was all positive, G. You'll be fine. Bear with me, folks. I think I've reached the point for my YouTubing of I'm now too tired. Uh-oh. You're up. Your gear stacked up. Roger that. Sorry about that. I'm trying to yeet that out of the way. Ah, where have you gone? Ah, where have I gone? Just tapping the throttle back ever so slightly. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, though. Mine's been, like I say, I've not really done much. I was at work yesterday, I'm off today, and I'm not at work tomorrow, I'm doing a course for work tomorrow. So, I am... Basically, I've got to go to bed at a sensible time, so I wake up at a sensible time. I've got to be on a 8:30-ish train tomorrow morning, so I need to be up about 7. Bear in mind, I woke up at like lunchtime today, so it's a bit of a change for me. But it'll be fine. I'm just used to late shift basically. I'm used to late shift operating hours, which is I don't start work till 2 o'clock most days. We'll aim at that. So I'm pointing my nose at the corner of the mountain there. So basically trying to cut the corner off slightly. No, I do not want to lose speed yet. I want to basically stay straight and level. No, I am. Yeah, like I say, I'm playing my cards quite close to my chest, but genuinely, the weekend content is going to get really interesting. I think in the next couple of months, I've got some renewed pizzazz and pizzazz to do model trains, and I've basically justified a £200 purchase by spending about 250-ish on something that no one else will have, though, and that'd be quite cool. Something no one else will have. Yeah, it'll be genuinely going to be a very, very cool model that I'm thingying with. But I'm not going to. I want to go and tell you about it yet because, frankly, it might not even happen at the moment. I can give you one hint though, and that's there we go. That is my one hint to you, the valued viewers at home. So that is Bolzano Airfield. You can see we could have straight lined it and been here a bit quicker, but there'd be some big hills. So yeah. So what I'm probably going to do, like I say, when we get a bit closer, we'll just cut the engine fully. I want to get to about 2-3 miles away, and then we'll yeah, 3.0 miles away. I'll feather the prop. 2.5 miles away. I'll cut the fuel mixture as well. Why? Because you guessed it, folks. I can. So 3.5. You know what? Why not? In fact, I'll give it 35%. So there's a little bit of bite still in the prop, but nothing worth writing home about. So partial power loss. So we've got a full power now, and a bid to sustain ourselves, which we about can, to be fair, looking at it. And then, oh, actually, that's the airfield there, isn't it? Man, I thought the airfield was over in front of us. Oh no! The engine's like fully died and stuff. We're dangle gear. Side slip the aircraft. You notice the prop is fully feathered, but it hasn't stopped spinning yet. Yep, you see, it's doing absolutely nothing. This is part of the plan. Okay, I'm still too high and very fast. Woo! Fully flapless landing here. Uh-oh. And now, because he's slowed off, look at that, the RPM's still... There you go. That was fun, right? Just a bit of fun at the end there. It's good practice to do that every now and again. I'll just control easy the engine back to life. Drifting a little bit because I'm probably a bit too quick still. Try now, not ground speed. That does look awesome though, doesn't it? That backdrop there. This airfield also is scenery. This is one of the scenery. So the scenery we took off from was Orbex's Innsbruck. And this scenery here does come with one of the world updates for Italy. Or with the world update for Italy, I should say. Like I say though, very fun little flight. So, go flaps up. Uh-oh. I realized my flaps weren't even down. I'm big. No, that's the firehouse. Good you didn't turn down that. Oh, that's the terminal over there. Got it. That's how we're going to. Sorry, one moment. Got a bit lost. I've not been here in probably 10 years. The last time I'd have flown here would have been in a Wilco field there, Embraer, Phenom, on this flight from Innsbruck, but straight lining it across the mountains. Using FS passengers, if you remember that. Bloody turn, you beast, you. We'll just stop on here. Not bad though, right? Hope you guys enjoyed today's little video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time. Bye-bye.